I think the ambassadorship program is an amazing conduit to allow students to not only express a part of themselves that for financial barriers just may not be possible, but it challenges them to think outside the box and sort of begin a manifestation of what they want their future to look like.
My ambassadorship was to fund a native plant garden on campus. Basically, it was me and a team of other students designing a little landscaping bed near Bailey Hall where we selected native plants that would work well with the ecosystem. Native plants work way better with the native soils, and they form relationships with other organisms in the ecosystem that those organisms then depend on those plants. We want to keep as much native plants on our campus as possible and keep it as similar to its original state to prevent too much change happening.
I started volunteering at the Home Away from Home program last semester, and I just really connected with the program, and I applied for an ambassadorship. So the first phase of the ambassadorship was advertising, because I really was interested in the longevity of the program. We're planning on implementing music therapy too, because there's a lot of studies that have shown improvements in morale and cognition and anxiety.
So I actually got to participate in the ambassadorship program, and I decided to do a change-making project interviewing different medical professionals of color to create a sort of digital archive and resource for underrepresented students who may want to pursue a healthcare field. I'm a firm believer that when you see people who look like you pursuing the jobs that you want, you're more likely to do it.
My name is Patrick Buckley. I'm the class of 2019. I was a biochemistry major, and I just finished up my 6 years at Yale in a graduate program in microbiology. And I did a student ambassadorship during my junior year here. So my ambassadorship was trying to connect researchers here at Geneseo with members of the local community, trying to share the research that they're doing, make a connection. So I had a series of events that was called the Discovery Cafe. Yeah, I'm super thankful for taking part in the ambassadorship program.
So our ambassadorship is very cool because it's a collaboration with the Wadsworth Library, which is located here in Geneseo. And what we're doing is we're producing a accessible environmental education exhibit where there's a quarter-mile loop trail that was produced that's ADA accessible, that people can walk on. And then within that trail, we went through and are labeling and IDing the tree species located in the area. We've been producing QR codes, which will lead to infographics about the trees and about different sort of ecological aspects, indigenous aspects, and human uses, animal uses, all sorts of that information. The ambassadorship program has provided us a really good opportunity to sort of get out in the community and have the resources to do a project. They provide us with funding. For me, it's a cool opportunity to produce a sort of a standing environmental education exhibit. So it's kind of like making a piece in an outdoor museum.
It's really great to have an opportunity like this. It's really cool to see the college putting the power to the students and helping them solve the problems that they want to.
I just couldn't recommend the ambassadorship more to students. I think it's really helps to prepare you not just as a student, but also kind of as a person for the rest of your life, and really kind of helps you give you skills that you can't necessarily learn just in a classroom, but it allows you to take those skills that you learned in a classroom and really kind of make them more impactful.
To any students who might be thinking about the ambassadorship project, it's definitely worth it. And if you have something that has sort of been in the back of your mind or something that you haven't seen on campus before and you want to make your campus culture more vibrant, I would definitely recommend dipping your toes in the water and applying for the ambassadorship.